New art imagines what Darkseid would have looked like in the DCEU. Tipped to be the overall big bad in Zack Snyder's 5-film narrative, Darkseid was supposed to make his formal entry into the superhero franchise in Justice League 2. However, after Snyder had to suddenly exit the project due to a personal tragedy and was replaced by Joss Whedon, who manned the extensive reshoots, as well as its post-production, more explicit tease of Darkseid's arrival was ultimately dropped from Justice League's theatrical cut. Right now, no plans for Justice League 2 have been announced, as Warner Bros. Continues to focus more on standalone DC films and kicking off a brand new superhero label that may be called either DC Dark or Black. That means that even the subtle setup for Darkseid's arrival on Earth in Justice League will likely end up going nowhere. Instead, the character may make his official DCEU debut in Ava DuVernay's now developing New Gods movie. But while everyone waits for that, a brand new illustration attempts to provide fans with a look at what Darkseid could have been like had Snyder been given the opportunity to introduce him on the big screen. Related, Justice League. Zack Snyder's Invasion flashback had Darkseid vs. Ares coming from digital artist Darkseid at Instagram as a brand new Darkseid render, based on previously released Blu-ray concept art from Justice League, as well as recently revealed mural from the Shrine of the Amazons that featured the character's figure. Fans in the comments section are digging the illustration, and some of them even requesting a variant where the villain is sporting a different armor. Check out the fan art below. Darkseid full body concept raising hands, hashtag Darkseid, hashtag Justice League, hashtag New Gods, hashtag Zack Snyder, hashtag artwork, hashtag digital art, hashtag digital painting, hashtag concept art, hashtag DC Comics, hashtag DC Cinematic, hashtag DC Films, world so FDC, apocalypse. A post shared by Darkseid Art at Darkseid on October 19, 2018 at 1:33 p.m. Pacific Daylight Saving Time. This new take on the character, based on what's known about his physical attributes, is slightly different from a previously released mock-up of Darkseid in the DCEU. While the former takes on a more ancient aesthetic thanks to his ornate suit and clunky footwear, the latter looked more modern with red piping details all over his armor and sleeker boots. Build-wise, the latest artwork imagines Darkseid to be quite jacked compared to his predecessor. Nevertheless, both illustrations feature similar facial features for the villain. At this point, no one knows exactly how Darkseid was supposed to look in the DCEU aside from Snyder, and possibly the few concept artists that he worked with while planning his 5-part 600 movie narrative. Considering that Snyder is generally known for his film's aesthetics, there's a good chance that he already knew what Darkseid would have looked like on the big screen, despite the fact that he wasn't supposed to debut until Justice League 2. Since it doesn't seem like Warner Bros. Is following Snyder's original plan, perhaps the director will eventually release some official concept artwork for the character, seeing as many fans are interested in knowing exactly what he was going to be like. Source: Darkseid tags. Justice League 2.